Hello and welcome back to Trigger Happy Havoc.
Hey Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Yeah.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
How have you people not figured this out yet? You're supposed to be ultimate whatevers.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Yes, thank you, Mondo.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited
Stop quoting
now.
Poirot. He would have solved this weeks ago.
But even if that really is an N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
It says Leon, for God's sake. Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you! Huh? Rotate it? I think... Maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Yeah.
So, whose name did she write?
It says Leon, for the love of God. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. You turn the message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear. Oh, for God's sake, thank you. I had to go a long way round to the loop there.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
No bloody kidding.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Yo.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
No, it isn't.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Very odd
No,
random squiggles.
It's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Yep.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yep.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The shirt. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yep.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
Yep.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Good start.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Oh, safety pins all
It's
over.
just that one little charred piece. There's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't
Leon
enough.
did sleep
But there
through
are
his
some other
alarm,
points that may reveal
which
the
meant he
truth.
had to wait until the water came on before he could shower the blood off.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yup. Burnt remains of the button-up shirt which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed. Where was it destroyed? If you focus on that, the kill will become clear. Where was it destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Damn it. Okay, in which case it's got to be how it was destroyed.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Very true.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Also
You
true.
need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Also
So
true.
the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Nice try. I've already figured out how you turn the incinerator on. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Where are my truth bullets at? We have the shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yes,
so the
you're
only
on the right
one
track.
who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, you wouldn't.
Yep.
Not when you had
No,
the shattered
that's wrong.
crystal ball.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes,
You
you
could.
if you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
Yep.
But how would you use it?
You'd throw it.
I got it!
You
The
had to
killer
throw it.
simply took
Yep.
aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Possible if they were bloody lucky
All
and
they
a
had
damn
to do
good
was
shot.
hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
Yup.
Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Bingo.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
And you're the baseball player.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The
Sounds about right.
pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Doable.
Could someone really do that?
Especially if they're
That's
the
right.
ultimate
There's
baseball
no way.
star.
It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because they're the ultimate baseball
got it.
star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Congratulations.
A target
You are
30
guilty.
feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Up until the point at which you followed her into bathroom and killed her, it was
I'm not the
self-defense.
killer!
Yes, you are.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Sorry about this,
Say what
Leon.
you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Every case has one last element to bring the case trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll be given a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Take aim at the missing section and press the left mouse. Holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Good luck and have fun. So, here we have. First, okay. And it's reading from that way round, okay. So they grabbed that in order to defend themselves. She came at them with a knife. And no, okay. That needs to go there. It feels like that needs to go there. So what was first? Ah, there we have it. Okay. I've got to say the time limits are very generous for this. So she took a strike to the arm and dropped the knife. She fled into the bathroom. They jimmied the door open. Stabbed her. She carved the message there and died. Then they had to take a lint roller, scrub the floor clean. There they had to use the crystal ball to throw the stuff into the incinerator. But they left behind a small piece. So the sword actually being drawn is largely irrelevant. Let's reenact.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Yep.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Which is charming.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Mm-hmm. They defended themselves
but then something
with
happened
the
that
sheathed
she
sword.
wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
No. Okay. So that goes there, does it? Did I miss one, or is there just... No, I didn't, okay.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Yep.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Yep.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
Okay.
and stabbed Sayaka.
Yep.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
The real clue to this
To keep
case.
the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
Yep.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Yep.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Which implies a fairly,
And that's because
skilled
the killer
sports.
was the ultimate baseball star.
Yep.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Threw the bloody shirt in. This piece of it was left behind without them realizing.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yep.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Which I can believe
You
of the
went
guy.
there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
Yeah, that's why you had it. Gotcha.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Yeah, but you're not Phoenix Wright, so you can't pull that off.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
We've
Without evidence, it's
explained
all
our evidence.
bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Granted, we could do with some fingerprints
well,
or something like
I
that,
guess
but
this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. The first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. So many phases. Sometimes during a clash trial, your opponent simply doesn't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB, BTW. During the bullet time battle, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they cross across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively on the start of a combo. Keep going and you'll initiate a tempo up. Keep missing, you'll get a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. Watch out for that. Deal enough damage on your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At this point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Which means they must have used their own
Instead, they
toolkit.
must have used something that belonged to them.
Use something of their own to remove the screws. Could
I
have been.
refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
That doesn't help. If you can counter
Stupid,
the
stupid,
reasoned
stupid,
argument,
stupid, 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 stupid!
rather than just yelling the word stupid, I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Yeah, that was
The screws
different.
on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Bingo.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Traditionally, one would use a screwdriver.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yep.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
So they were expecting a sewing
Only
kit.
the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Logically, their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Yes, your arguments are not
Leon,
getting any more
Would
convincing.
you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Yep.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid! Stupid!
Yep. I think we've cracked him.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Nope.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I'm sorry, from the second that we saw Leon was written on the bathroom wall, that was a pretty strong indicator of who the culprit was. Results. An A rating. Fabulous. I don't know. You know, don't know what we got those points for, but ooh, 76 medals. Cool. What's a mistrial? Okay, that's quite a nice achievement name.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It's Leon, and I think we've
What's it gonna
conclusively
be?
proved it.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, it was also self-defense. Coming up, Leon is guilty. Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. Think about that. I think I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because what we came up with really is the truth. And the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me, but even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now that we're trapped in here with no way out, they're probably waiting for me.
why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The only thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I
did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, the friends who meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. Using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. There's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Because once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry sure must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she's descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew!
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. Yeah, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But...
That's enough.
That's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. And her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make our enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the black-armed Leon Kuwato will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
No, that's not. Stop it! I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! Huh? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened. To Sayaka or to Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who's put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
It just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. He's right there, to be fair. Right, that's a reasonable-ish point to end this part, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.